Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, I hope everyone had a great week. I know it's been a crazy times, but I'm very excited. Finally, we got the 2021, right, the ultimate auto repair marketing guide done. I'm about to go over it with you guys. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Lupe. I run the automotive marketing agency site, right? It's a company, the Auto Marketing Pros, dedicated for creating programs for the auto industry, right? Marketing done for you. You guys don't have to do anything other than follow up with the leads, right? We've had some really good results in the past. You know, we've had people who we've been able to 10x. They're basically their legion, right? Now the program, it's if you guys haven't heard of basically the brand that I've been building, it's doubled your leads in 90 days. But you have to commit to the program, right? You have to commit to the whole process, which is an investment on your part, right? You have to let us do your SEO. You have to let us, show you how to use the CRM that we're using, right? You get to track your analytics, basically your Facebook and your Google analytics. And I recommend Google right now. It's very affordable for the auto industry, right? Some of these keywords are $2, $3 a click, and you can get a very big return on your investment. And on top of that, the SEO for the auto industry is not as difficult as some of the other industries like plumbing and dentistry, right? Everyone is doing SEO for those guys. It's really difficult. But for someone who has an auto repair shop, right? You're a mechanic, you got a shop, you got a team, you have a location. It's easy for you to rank for your city. The competition is not as high. There's not that many mechanics out there, auto shops that are doing SEO. And the ones that are doing SEO, normally they may not be getting good SEO, right? Or they may not be, like I said, committing to the resources to get a good program. And it has to be a program, right? Review management, listing management, website redesign, optimizations, both mobile and for desktop. So anyway, going forward, sorry, I can talk about this all day. This gets me passionate, right? Passionate about this. So let's get started. This is a 2021 complete internet marketing guide for auto repair pros. Double your leads and sales in 90 days. Now, going forward, if you don't not commit, it's going to be really hard for you to double your sales in 90 days. Just going forward, we've seen it before, but results aren't typical. What is typical is you should be able to double your leads if you're committing to some of the strategies that I talk about, right? And you're investing resources. So let's get started. All right. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. So let's get moving. All right. This is the absolute best time for you auto repair shops to do marketing, right? There are over 160,000 individual auto repair shops as of 2020. This shows that demand is going up, right? The auto industry grew for about 1.5% since early 2020, right? About in the first quarter. That means there's a huge market, right? There's a need. People need it. And there's many ways for you to get new customers, right? You can be the transmission guy, right? You can do oil change lead magnets. You can you can use the oil lead magnets to bring new business into your door, right? You can be the engine guy. You can be the suspension guy. There's multiple ways for you to get new business. Now, let's put this into perspective. Why is auto repair important, right? Why is SEO and marketing important for your auto repair shop? Let's say there's 15,000 or 20,000 people in your city, right? In the bigger cities looking for your service every single month on Google. And let's say there's another 2,000 people on social media. These are people ready to spend money. People keep buying cars. Some of the cars keep getting older. They rotate, right? The numbers get bigger. So it's easier for people to fix than buy. So the amount of searches keep going up year over year. And this is why SEO and marketing matters. People are going online to find your services, right? And just a quick question. Do you ever hire someone that's not on Google's first page, right? Do you ever go past the first page? Probably not. So the change here is, let's say you're on the second page and you might still see, hey, I'm not getting enough calls still. I'm still only getting a couple calls a day, maybe 10 calls a day. Why am I not getting as many calls as I should be, right? So once you get to that first page, things change dramatically. And the majority of people's buying decisions are on the reviews, again, and on the first page results. So getting reviews, the first page results, really important. And again, we all know this, 80% of high-income individuals use Google and Facebook to find products and connect with business. Billions of users are on this every single day. So you need to position your auto repair shop in front of customers going into 2021 to make your marketing efforts, good, right? Get a good ROI. So this is the opportunity. Every single month, there are 3.5 million people searching for auto repair services, right? And this includes transmission, this includes oil changes, everything, right? The combined annual revenue for the auto repair industry is about $115 billion. Right now, there's different sources say different things. Some say it's about 70 billion, and it went down to about 60 billion because of COVID. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word, but it just changes, right? So I put my source in here so you can see where I got my information, but it just varies, right? And then the 50 largest companies have less than 10% of the market, which means there's a huge opportunity for you, right? There's 90% of the market is really up to you. You can take control of that. You can franchise, you can do what you want as long as you have a good marketing strategy. Again, every year, the industry keeps getting bigger. And now a quick fact, did you know that the first speeding ticket ever issued in America was in 1904? Cars barely reached 30 miles per hour. Mr. Harry Myers of Dayton, Ohio received a ticket. So Mr. Myers was traveling at a speed of 12 miles per hour when the police stopped him, right? The speed limit at the time was 8 miles per hour. I thought that was interesting. I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. All right. Before we start doing the actual strategies, you need to know your 4 P's of marketing. 4 P's of marketing show your product, price, place, and promotion, right? And how those things work together when you launch your service, right? How it works together to get more sales for your customer. This is a concept that was created in the 1950s to demonstrate how companies use advertising and marketing techniques to convert potential buyers into customers. So I included that chart on the next page, and I kind of filled in some of the things for you so you can kind of get an idea, right? Right, you got your products, your pricing, your place, your promotion, different strategies, and different ideas that you can look at there. Now, before we get started, you need to create huge authority to get a big ROI, right? You need to get that in your head. You need to think about that. And you can only do that with hustle, right? If you don't have hustle, you're not going to be able to do it. The auto industry is very cutthroat, very difficult. Some of the best salesmen, some of the best negotiators out there. So you need to have hustle. And if you don't have hustle, you're going to get undercut. Now, these are some of the areas of importance that we put into your marketing strategy, right? And this is from our own program, the Auto Repair Marketing Program. Facebook is about 12%. Really, that should be all of social media, about 12%, right? Your Google Maps, your reviews, about 30%. Your website, about 25%. You should have some video, right? 4%. People like video, build trust. I'm making video here. There's Instagram, maybe 4%, very minimal. People don't really use Instagram to buy or to find a mechanic, right? And your Google ads should be about a fourth of your marketing spend. You need to at least have about a fourth. I say no more than a fourth. Now I need you guys to think about these points going forward. You need to think about the awareness. How are you going to introduce yourself to new customers? Acquisition. How are you going to get these customers? Right? How are you going to drive it? Activation. How are you going to convert? Retention. How are you going to keep them? Right? Revenue. How can you increase your revenue while being fair with their customer? And referral. How can you build a referral system to continuously get new business from your existing customers? Now, for the first strategy that we're going to be talking about, it comes down to the bare basics, guys. It's your website. Your website is your best marketing tool. You need to be able to design content that relates to your customers. Most likely, I recommend you build your website on WordPress. It's one of the easiest platforms to build a website. You can do full automation, customization. The opportunities are unlimited. You can buy a theme too, right? Almost everyone on WordPress uses a bought theme or a free theme on there, and it's very easy for you to build. Now, you can easily also hire a developer to come in and help you with the building process, so they can get the stuff done quicker than having like a custom website. Also, having a custom website is going to make it very hard for you to make any simple edits to it. You also have to build pages that target audiences in local areas. And you do this by building pages that relate to your services. So build pages for your best auto repair keywords and your main service locations. And you have to keep in mind every single page you build has to look like a landing page. This way, there's a contact form, there's a call to action, maybe an online scheduling system. It creates action, right? When people land on your page, they're ready to go, right? You just got to give them a reason to. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but over 50% of online searches are made on mobile. So you need to make sure that your website is mobile friendly as well. Typically, when you do something with WordPress and you use Elementor, you should be able to both build mobile and desktop websites at the same time. Makes it very easy. Now, you need to be able to showcase your services. You need to talk about before and afters on your work. What are the perks of working with you, and how long is it going to take to complete your work? We live on the age of Amazon. We want efficiency, right? Not one snap, we want 2 snaps. So talk about how long it's going to take for you to get your work done. And this is why having a good scheduling system with your team and having deadlines is very important. Again, showcase your work, your services, right? Talk about cost, maybe. Typically, I don't recommend having cost on the website, but if you want to be transparent, you need to have lead capture forms. They're very important. Build one on every web page. It captures interested leads. Now, you need to have a project cost estimation tool. This way, if someone has a very unique project, maybe something that has to do with transmissions, I love transmission stuff, they make the most money. But this way they can input the information here and they can get an average of what it's going to cost them. And this is going to help you generate qualified leads that are ready for the next step. All right, what features do you need on a fast website? You need good hosting. There's HostGator, GoDaddy, Bluehost. You need to use something like WordPress. There's other systems out there that you can use, but it's not going. Some of them it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to build. You need to have something like the Yoast SEO plugin. It's going to help you build pages that rank well, quick, easy online on-page SEO stuff. You need to use something like Elementor Page Builder. Again, if you guys need help with any of this, contact me. I have all these things ready just to be deployed, right? Again, you need to have a main header. You need to have a good header. The header is what goes at the top of the website. That makes the difference, right? For some reason, people love the header. You need to have service pages, and you need to do some minor link building. And I'm going to tell you guys my number one SEO strategy that it's like an industry secret, right? No one wants to talk about it, but I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you why link building isn't the most important thing. All right. Strategy 2, you need local SEO. Why? 75% of the clicks are made on the first page. 45% of the clicks are made on the top 3 results. 25% or more are made on the first result. And 97% of all online inquiries that result in some kind of a sale start on search engines. So if you're not online, you're missing out on a lot of business. If you've been able to build a business by referrals or by hard work, I commend you. It takes huge effort. Just a little bit of industry myself. My family's in the auto industry, auto repair. My father's had an auto repair company in Dallas for a long time, and he built it. A lot of it through. He's done some minor internet marketing, but he's done a lot of it through hard work. And now sometimes he'll have a month-long waiting list. Sometimes it'll be longer than that, right? Just the amount of work he has. And once I came in, I started doing some of the more web stuff for him, setting up the GMB, setting up the websites, and generating. We're not trying to generate more customers, right? We're trying to generate customers that can pay more, right? People that need the higher end stuff like transmissions. Those are the kind of jobs that make the most money. Now, this is why auto repair SEO works. You see this? This is how many people search for these services every single month. 246,000 people search for auto repair a month, which equates to about, what is that, times 12? What is that? Like 2.4 million, right? Maybe more. I might be wrong. 2.4 million people a year. Yeah, I might have got it wrong. I don't know. But you need to look at the keyword difficulty as well. As you can see, some of these are, almost 70%, 80%, 90% keyword difficulty. Really hard for you to rank for. Okay. So here we are going to see that for auto repair, there's about 246,000 people searching for auto repair a month again, but we need to look at the keyword variations, right? If you can look at down here, total volume, 3.1 million. So every single month, there's about 3.1 million people searching for a variation of 218,000 keywords for auto repair, which is about 36 million people a year in the US looking for auto repair services. You just got to know how to monetize that. Okay. Now I'm going to give you why local SEO works even better. If we look at these keywords, what do we see? We see specific cities. Mobile mechanic Houston. Now, I know most of you guys are mobile, but I only threw that on there so you can see how much people request for a mobile mechanic. It could be something you add on later down the line. Dallas Oil Change, 590 people searching for Dallas Oil Change. Houston Auto Repair, 480. Mobile Mechanic Miami, 480. Mobile Mechanic Houston, 880. Dallas Auto Repair, 390. Oil Change Miami, 390. These are for the specific keywords. And if we look at the cost per click as well, some of them are $4, $5, $3. Guys, if I ran my own auto shop, and honestly, this is really tempting, I would spend, a decent amount of money on a paid marketing budget because of how cheap it is. And if you're targeting, transmission work, $6 for transmission, $5 for transmission, even if you increase your conversions by, let's say, to 40% using a live chat, like a live chat tool, for every 10 clicks, you might get 4 customers, and you're spending maybe $100 for those clicks. You could be getting 2 jobs out of that. And those jobs could be, of course, as long as there's no click fraud, those jobs could, be 1,000, 3,000 profit, right? And I think that's a really good ROI for the amount that's being spent on the ads. Dallas Auto Repair, in total, there's about 4.2 thousand people searching for related keywords to auto repair. This has nothing to do with oil. This has nothing to do with transmission, engine, brakes, suspension. This is just for auto repair. These are the numbers, right? 6.6 thousand for Houston, San Diego, 5,000. So if we think about it, there might be most likely there's a similar amount for each of these keywords. So if you think about it, even if we go down 6,000 for auto repair, maybe 1,000 for transmission, maybe another 6,000 for oil change. That's 13,000. Maybe another 1,000 for engine repairs, replacements, or something similar to that, right? That's about 14,000. Brakes. Let's say there's about 3,000 people. So that could be 17,000. Suspension, maybe 1,000 people. That's on average, there could be about 15 to 18,000 people searching for auto repair services in the major cities in the US. All right. Now, how can you rank your website and double your leads in 90 days using local keywords? You need to claim your GMB, your Google My Business, very important. You need to make sure that you have all your locations accounted and connected to your GMB. You have a consistent NAP, your name, address, and phone number, and you have a large amount of 4- and 5-star reviews. We actually provide a tool that does review management and automates it, right? Every time you service a client, they get a link via email or text to review the company, the service, and then leave a 5-star review. You also need to do some basic competitor analysis. You need to look at the kind of content and keywords your competitors are ranking for, what kind of backlinks do they have, and how much traffic, and where are they getting that traffic from. Very important that you understand this. You need to know where and your competitors are positioned at. so that you can replicate a similar model and do better. You need to do some on-page SEO, which is optimizing your title tags and meta descriptions, such as Dallas Auto Repair, best auto repair shop in Dallas. That'll be your title. And then you can have something like looking for auto repair services in Dallas. Look no further at Auto Repair Company A. We offer the best Dallas auto repair services. Call this number. That might be a little bit too long, but typically it goes around that amount, right? And you need to also optimize your images, your alt text. Google has a hard time reading images. Honestly, most likely it does not read images, but it reads the alt text. So if you have an image with the photo of, let's say, Houston or San Diego, and you're in San Diego or Houston, you can make the alt text into San Diego Auto Repair. And now when Google reads that image, it believes it's about San Diego Auto Repair. So if you have about 2 to 3 images per page, you can optimize your page to send signals when Google crawls that page, telling it, hey, this guy does, auto repair in San Diego or Houston or whatever, right? And it strengthens your page even more. You also need to do some off-page SEO, and which is basically link building. It's not fun at all, but it is about 80% of your actual SEO strategy. Connect with some good backlinks. You can use a tool like SEMrush or Ahrefs to look at backlinks and work with that. You also need to do local directories. We provide a tool that helps manage all your directories, but you can use Yext as well. You could have 30, 70 directories or more, depending on where you get them. But you need to make sure that your name, address, name, address, and phone number are the same for all of them. If a couple of them are wrong, it could cause problems on your website. Now, this is my biggest secret. I'm going to try to move forward because, guys, we got like 40 more slides. This is a huge guide. Seriously, I spent so much time working on this. Traffic is the number one SEO strategy. That's been the biggest secret. No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to say otherwise. SEOs, these companies, the bigger agencies, they want to keep you on, right? They want to keep you on a contract retainer month to month or whatever. They want to keep you for a long time and charge you money. Typically with our program, because SEO is just a service that we do really good at, that's included, I don't care about sharing it. But if you are popular, if you're driving traffic from ads or driving traffic from social media, even if you have a bad website, you're still going to rank higher than people who have good websites. Google is a business, and they're only going to promote companies that retain the most amount of traffic on their websites. So if you can generate traffic, be popular, and retain people on your website using stuff like cost estimation tools or free tools or some kind of review landing pages that keep the audience on your website, it's going to help you rank higher. Now, you need to have a good Google My Business. Again, your Google My Business lets customers visit your website. It lets them request directions, call you, view photos, see the reviews, and you can track calls from the GMB and the visitors. And you can check the impressions and traffic. So you know how much results your GMB is going to get you, right? All right, again, I'm going to skip this. It's just an overview. All right, strategy 3, you need to use CRO. Now, the biggest hack in CRO is using a live chat box. There's a lot of live chat boxes out there. There's HubSpot. We use that for a long time. I'm using another one right now. Geez, I forgot the name of it. But they do allow a free trial, and then it's a small payment. Live chat boxes don't have to be expensive, but you can use one to connect your Facebook and your website together. It notifies you when there's someone on your website, and you can actually text the person while they're on the website. It's really cool. You can automate the whole conversation. People love companies that have live chat boxes. Actually, about 70% of people would return something like that. Don't get me wrong. I'll have to source that later. And about 40% is the average conversion rate that gets increased by using a live chat box. Sometimes it can go up to 200, 300%. So it just depends, right? But chat boxes are amazing. Use them. People like to speak to someone that's live, right? And it creates the illusion that you are a timely company that's live and trustworthy. You also need to use stuff like landing pages, lead magnets, and pop-ups with offers. All right, let's go. All right. You need to have an online scheduling system. This way, qualified leads get hooked on the spot. Plus, they look pretty cool. Depending on the kind of stuff you offer, what times you have, it looks really cool, right? You can have something like this on your website. You can buy plugins off WordPress. You also need to have a review system where customers can leave reviews. And then you need to use email marketing, text campaigns, and voicemail for your reviews as well. Or if you have an offer, let's say once every 3 months, whoever has had an oil change 3 months prior, you can automate them to get an email and a text with their permission, right? So every 3 months, they get a text and an email letting them know, hey, it's time for your oil change. And then you can do other checkups and upsell them if needed, right? You want to be more with the whole process. Again, you need to have a scheduling system, online payment systems, and you need to be authentic. Authenticity can increase your conversion rates by 2 to 3x. Using stock photos is not good. And believe me, having worked with so many auto repair companies, everyone uses the same photos, everybody. So it gets really old. You need to have photos of the CEO, have photos of your staff, of the shop, even if it's a bad, ugly shop, have photos of where you work. Now, strategy 4, Google and Facebook ads. This is going to help you double your lead gen fast, especially if you target high-end, big ROI, right? Transmission repair. If you're choosing to make the smart decision to run ads, you need to monitor your success. You need to check for impressions, clicks, cost per click, and your click-through rate. Basically, we offer a CRM, right, where you can check your analytics, you can check basically your conversions of your Google ads and your Facebook ads. But both Google and Facebook have their own platforms. You can use it there. The only thing that makes our platform better is we offer email marketing campaigns, custom ones. You can add pictures, custom, kind of like MailChimp. You can do landing pages. You can have a scheduling system. You can have online payment systems. You can do review management, and you can do listing management and a bunch of other tools, right? So it's basically, like I said, a done-for-you marketing program, what we're offering. But you can use any other system. It's just not going to be all in one dashboard for you. It's not going to be that simple, right? You're going to have multiple. All right. PPC, I love it for auto repair. Look at the cost. $4, $5. Plumbing and dentistry can go up to $30 to $40. And you want to do something like the local service ads from Google. They verify your business. So if there's click fraud going on, you can get a refund. Now, be careful on what kind of keywords you bid on again. But look at this, guys. Some of these keywords are so cheap. $3, $2, $4. Dallas oil change, $2. Oil change Miami. Let me see. Auto repair Dallas, $5. Wow. And should you add Facebook ads? I'm not even going to go over that, guys. I don't like Facebook ads for mechanics. Honestly, just stay with Google. Now, Facebook ads can be effective, but, it's a hit or miss. Create your auto repair service lead magnet. You guys can go over this if you request for the guide. Again, I go over the lead generation process, get traffic, and then you get the leads. They consider you, and you make an offer that sales made, and then you retain those customers. The basics of a lead funnel. Now, this is what a basic landing page looks like. You got, a contact form, you got an offer, people fill out the form, and you get a lead. And again, more talk about the lead. And there's a 5-minute rule. So you need to remember, once you get a lead, you got 5 minutes to follow up the lead. If you don't follow up with that lead is good as well gone. You need to follow up with that lead within 5 minutes, guys. Now, the 5th strategy, you need to become the auto repair authority for your city. There's many ways for you to do this, but if you do this right, you can eventually even franchise or scale out to multiple locations. The fastest way for you to really do this is to build reviews. You need a good review management system. I recommend you get 100 5-star reviews. Now, if you're in auto repair, it should be really easy for you to get that within 6 months to a year. And you also need to know your SWOT, right? Your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. It's a basic marketing strategy graph. You guys can go over that later. Again, 90% of people make a decision based on the company reviews. It's really important for you to have reviews. Something that we're actually working on for ourselves. You need to build authority using the mechanics social marketing strategy. Basically, stay within Facebook and Twitter. Don't get distracted. Don't get shiny object syndrome. Don't go elsewhere. Maybe do some YouTube videos so you can post them on your funnels and on your website. But that's it. Don't spend too much time on social media. Uh, Getting likes on Facebook, I think, helps. Getting some reviews on Facebook too, but I wouldn't put too much time into it. All right, guys, that basically wraps it up. Right? Month one, basically, it's get your website done and your GMB. Month two, start doing your SEO review campaigns. Month 2 and 3, start doing some advertising and retargeting. And by the end of the third month, if you've done this and you've had some really good luck and you have some good experience and you know what you're doing, you should be able to double some of your leads. And I don't want to say you can double your sales just yet, but you're going to get close to it. And yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this. This a YouTube tutorial basically of my auto marketing guide for 2021. Again, just to give myself a conclusion, it's a 3-month interval marketing program. It includes everything that we talked about in this guide. There aren't that many agencies that can provide everything for the cost of about a burger a day. So if you can afford a burger a day and you want to grow your business, this is the program for you. And we have 3-month intervals. So we have weekly meetings, and we have weekly reports. We have monthly goals that we have to hit. And at the end of the third month, we basically turn everything in and we look at what's worked, what's not working. And we either redo for another 3 months, or normally by the end of the 3 months, you should already have a very solid marketing system that can be automated. And you can stay with our system, our automated system. But there's not, we go down on some of the services that we're providing. So we do really hard work for the first 3 months, and then we basically let the system grow on its own, right? Automate on its own. So you start consistently getting leads, and we're able to let yourself kind of go on your own, and you're able to close those leads on your own, right? So we kind of nurture you, train you, show you our videos, work with you on building the system for the first 3 months. It is a done for you program. We do take care of everything. And I love it. I love it. I feel like it does provide a huge amount of value to our auto clients. So if you guys need any help with anything, I'll be more than happy to assist you. If you want to install like a live chat on your website, I'll be more than happy to do that for you for free. If you want to talk to any of the companies that have worked with us, I'll be more than likely to send you that resource so you can speak with them so they can see what their time has been with us. And again, thank you so much for watching this video. 33 minutes. If you went this long, you're a trooper. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if you got any problems with your marketing, and I'm here to help.